Today in the hot seat we do have a Twitch streamer from Canada. It is the one and only Leah. She can do a backflip.
I can. That's true. Insert clip here.
You are the very first non-UK contestant, so there's a little bit of pressure there on the rest of the world.
No pressure.
Technically, we had Visa on, who lives in Poland now, but he was born in Burnley.
Okay, there you go.
So you're the first of the internationals. Hopefully, I can get a few more, Americans and Canadians and all that stuff. There's a lot of you out there.
Love it. Love to be the first. Super exciting.
So you've only been doing FIFA streaming for about a year? Is it just over a year?
Yeah, so
yeah.
I've been on Twitch for just over a year. It was a year in October. It's been a crazy, crazy, crazy year, and I've been playing FIFA since FIFA 17 was my first full year, so not too long.
So you got a bit of background, old FIFA knowledge, you'd know about certain cards and whatnot in back in the day.
I hope so. I hope so. I hope you're not alluding to too much there.
even the people that have been content creating for +5 years, they won't remember FIFA 19 and FIFA 18 stuff. So don't worry too much.
Okay.
But yeah, I've gone relatively easy on you. I think it's nice just to ease you into the series. I don't want to scare you off and not want you to come back at any point.
Awesome, good to hear.
Shall we get into these questions then?
Let's do it.
Okay, 15 questions, 3 lifelines possible, 100,000 FIFA points. Best luck, Blair. Let's play Who Wants to Be a FIFA Millionaire. Question number 1 is for 100 FIFA points. Which of the following is the correct name for the most recent Adidas promo? Is it A, numbers up, B, numbers down, C, numbers left, or D, numbers right?
Okay, you're starting easy on me. It is Adidas numbers up. Final answer.
And that is the correct answer. Well done. Start you off nice and easy. Imagine if you got that one wrong. That would have been
Adidas numbers left.
Start. It's not the most exciting of promos. It's one of them where it's they could have tweaked it a little bit better and made the players more usable for sure.
Yeah, well, I think that there's some good cards, and the card design is nice, but I think by the time they have their full upgrades, it'll be April. We'll have Team of the Year, Team of the Season, so yeah, I think they could have...
it's a really, really nice card design. It's just that the execution isn't quite there.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure, because we're recording this just before 6 p.m. today, so I don't know if there's going to be a Team 2 of these numbers up, or are we going to get a different promo? We'll have to wait and see. Question number 2 is for 200 FIFA points. Which of the following content creators also joined FUTWIZ alongside you? Is it A, FUTFG, B, Oakelfish, C, Jack54, or D, Denman?
It is D, Mr. J. Denman. Imagine I got that one wrong. I'd never live it down.
And that is the correct answer. Well done. Yeah, you and Denman about the same kind of creation period. You've both been around for about a year now.
Yeah, just about a year.
I'll have to get him on the series at some point.
Yeah, that would be great. I would love to see him on.
Question number 3 is for 300 FIFA points. Which of the following nations did Canada beat in their most recent World Cup qualifying games to go top of the group? Is it A, USA, B, Jamaica, C, Mexico, or D, Costa Rica?
It is, do you say C, Mexico? Whichever one was Mexico.
Yeah.
It's Mexico.
Don't worry about the letters. just know what the answer is.
Let's go. We are a football nation now.
That is the correct answer. Yeah, Canada are starting to, I remember, I think it was about 5 years ago, there used to be a player called Simon Dawkins, who plays for Derby, and he was the only Canadian footballer that I knew. But now there's Jonathan David, Alphonso Davies, and there's the midfielder as well. Is it Hutchinson?
Atiba, yes.
Yep.
There's a few. Tajon Buchanan.
Yeah, there's a handful of players.
He's going to Bruges in January, so that's exciting. We're making a name.
Question number 4 is for 500 FIFA points. Which of the following PSG players received a Player Moments SBC this week? Is it A, Keylor Navas, B, Kimpembe, C, Julian Draxler, or D, Mauro Icardi?
It is C, Julian Draxler.
And that is the correct answer. Well done. He's one of those cards that he gets the special card in SBC most years, but it's a card that's it's not quite good enough to be meta, but it's still quite a nice card to have.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that PSG fans, if there are any, just kidding, or like big German fans. It's like a what's the word? You could probably cut this out. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but
Yeah. Is it like nostalgia in a way?
Yeah,
Because it used to have a
It's like one of those like
it's more
yeah,
it's more for love than actual quality.
Exactly.
He's still a good car, but he's a nice one for links, I guess.
Yeah.
German in the Liga, and yeah, that
100%.
strong link with Volland.
Yeah.
Everyone's using him.
I was gonna say.
Question number 5 is for 750 FIFA points. We're 2 questions away from 1,000, so you do need to use a lifeline.
Oh, I need to use it before 1,000? Okay.
No. To get to basically, if you want to get the guaranteed 1,000, make sure you use a lifeline. But if you know the answer, obviously don't use a lifeline.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You can
Okay.
save them up. Don't worry. may have overcomplicated things there for you. Which of the following players are the objective player for the Numbers Up promo? Is it A. Dele Alli, B. Steven Bergwijn, C. Sergio Reguilon, or D. Angel Di Maria?
It is B. Mr. Steven Bergwijn, Dutch superstar. I don't know what that accent was. I'm so sorry.
That is the correct answer. He's actually quite an easy one to do. I managed to do it in quite quickly. As if you cleverly build the team with an 82, you basically get all the stats that you need, and then you can just do it in 5 games pretty much.
Yeah. Ironically, I haven't done it yet. I'm a fraud Spurs fan and a fraud FIFA player.
You might want to quickly go run after this recording.
Oh, does it end at 1?
Or
at
I think
6?
so. Yeah,
Oh,
it might do.
Okay, I'll have to.
It's not the most. It's not the most important card in the world. It's not. It's nothing amazing, but it's nice to have in the club, I guess.
Yeah.
If you're a collector.
Especially, I have to have a Spurs player in my club. But he has a 2-star weak foot, doesn't he? It's not great.
Yeah, the weak foot's not great, and the stats aren't that good. Heung-min Son's the better. His base goal, Heung-min Son's better anyway.
Yeah.
Which you can pick up for 20, 30k or whatever he is.
Isn't that crazy?
How much is Son? Maybe Son's more.
I don't know. I know he was
I might be
like
thinking of
100.
last year's prices.
I think I
have a
sold
look.
him for like 100k, 110k or something a couple weeks ago.
How
But
much is Son?
the market is...
Yeah, 80k for Son.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
pretty cheap for
Yeah.
for an 89 rated Premier League winger. You'd expect him to be more.
Yeah, definitely. You expect the whole market to be more, to be honest.
We can dream.
We can.
Question number 6 is for 1,000 FIFA points. You get this one correct, you're guaranteed 1,000.
Okay.
Which of the following face card stats are not one of the 82 plus guaranteed SBC options? Is it A, pace, B, dribbling, C, shooting, or D, passing?
Oh, jeez. I did, and I think it's... Well, I forget the letters, but I think it's shooting. I think. Passing, because Militao is dribbling. There's definitely pace. And I think... Oh my gosh, yeah, the SBCs. The SBCs are passing, dribbling, and pace. So it's shooting. Final answer.
And that's the correct
Okay.
answer. Well done. You're guaranteed 1,000 now, so you can take a little bit of pressure off now. You're at least guaranteed that. You're not going to go do a what's it, Andy and Attardi when they ended up getting 0. So
No. Did you see
don't
my
wanna do that.
roundabout thought process? I'm like, wait, is there?
just take your time. If you don't know, just think it through and you'll get there.
It's the pressure. I feel like I knew that, but the pressure is getting to me.
Which of the following players won the second month of the La Liga Player of the Month? Is it A, Marco Asensio, B, Karim Benzema, C, David Silva, or D, Robin Lenormand?
The second player of the month.
The second.
Okay, so the first player of the month was Benzema, and so the second is Lenormand. Final answer.
Do you have your 3 lifelines?
Oh! Wait, is he the third?
You have locked it in though. You have locked.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do 50. Oh,
You've locked it in now. You've locked
I've
it in
locked
now.
it in. I've
but,
locked
yeah.
it in.
And you do have the correct answer.
Oh, I do!
that I just put.
You have me thinking. I
Put
was
you on the
like,
edge of
wait,
it.
is there... Because there was a David Silva something, but maybe that was last year. Maybe that was it.
That was the. Oh, what did David Silva had? He had something at the start of this year, but I can't remember what it is now. Was it a road to the knockout for the Europa League? I think.
Oh, yeah, it might have been.
I can't remember. He had something, but
Okay, but Lenormand was
that
right.
wasn't really
Okay, you
important.
have me. You have me for a second.
which of the following teams did this player play for first? Is it A, Atletico Madrid, B, Chelsea, C, Juventus, or D, Real Madrid?
Oh my gosh.
Do you know the player at
I
least?
do, yes. And okay. So, I know he played at Juventus and then went to Real Madrid and then went to Chelsea and then went to Atletico and then went back to Juventus, I think. I could be wrong. I could
Oh, you're 100% sure.
No. I know he went to Juventus and then Madrid. And then whether Atletico or Chelsea was first, I forget, but that's irrelevant. Because that's after Madrid. And then he's back at Juventus.
You do have your 3 lifelines, Leah.
I'm pretty confident. I'm a very big Real Madrid fan.
The first team that you played for.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
got your rest of the audience if you want to use it.
I feel like you're taking me for a whirl again.
That's what you got to live by. You got to see if I'm being nice or being not so nice.
Oh, no, I really... Wait. No. Oh my gosh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's Real Madrid. Because... No, it's Juventus. Frig. I'm pretty sure. But now
You do have your 50-50, so you could get rid of like Juventus or Real Madrid rather easily, hopefully. It's up to you.
I'm like 99% positive that it's Juventus, because I remember everyone was saying, oh, like, you know, he did the same thing as Pogba. Pogba was at Juventus and he's going to go back, and then at the end of his career, he's back at Juventus. Oh my, okay, yeah, let's do 50-50 just to make sure. You're throwing me for a whirl, so I've lost my confidence.
So Leah's used a 50-50, and the 2 remaining answers are Chelsea and Real Madrid.
Oh, those are eliminated.
They're the 2 remaining.
Oh my gosh, he played for Real Madrid first? I'm such a fraud. All right, well then, Real Madrid final answer. Did he not play for Juventus before, or was it after?
No, that was after. He played for Madrid because obviously he's Spanish. He started at the Madrid Academy, played a few games for them, then went to Juventus.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not...
So that not a massive fraud.
Not a massive fraud. So he did play for the
He did
Juventus
play-
first team before he played for Real Madrid's first team.
No, he played for Real Madrid's first team first. He played 37 times for Real Madrid, then went to Juventus. So he played a little bit.
Oh, and then did he go...
But it was
Where did he go after Juventus? To
Chelsea.
He went to Juventus after. Oh, no.
And then he went
way.
Atletico Madrid. Then he went Juventus.
Oh, my gosh. Wow. I'm embarrassed.
I love the 99%. But there we go. I'll use the lifeline anyway.
I was confident.
Question number 9 is for 4,000 FIFA points. Which of the following positions is Player of the Month Paqueta?
Oh, jeez.
Is it A, right wing, B, left wing, C, striker, or D, centre forward?
Oh, man.
It did come out yesterday,
It
so
did
it's
come
a
out
very
yesterday.
recent one.
My gut is telling me striker, but...
You got to say Juventus. So. You don't wanna...
Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. I'm a very big Real Madrid fan, but I swear... Oh man, who was I thinking? I must have been thinking Pogba, even though Pogba never played for Real Madrid, but maybe I had
Yeah.
like Pogba's thing in mind. Anyway, so...
It was a very long time. It was like 7 years ago, so I don't blame you, to be honest.
Yeah, but
It's not.
I
it's not
watched
like
I watched Real Madrid when Morata was there, but anyway, okay,
Moving on.
moving on. So position. Sometimes they do some weird things with positioning with player of the months. My heart tells me it's striker.
His default card is a centre mid,
Is
so he has moved quite a few positions.
and what were the options? Left wing, right wing, striker, and which?
Centre forward.
Oh my gosh. Do I want to use 2 lifelines in a row? I don't know if I want to do that. Um. Left wing, right wing, center mid. Let's do. Can I phone a friend?
I've knocked you off your confidence now with that.
Yeah, you have.
With them without a question.
I've knocked my own confidence. I was like, I had this like image in my head of like the old school Juve kids with the collar and everything. But damn. So Danny, I need you to tell me. Well, the question is, which of the following positions is Player of the Month Paqueta? A. Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
She was about
I was pretty
75% sure. But because of the last question.
Well, listen, Pig was throwing me for a whirl. I was very confident in a couple questions, and then, you know,
Absolutely
I had to make
threw her
sure.
off with that Magrata one. Absolutely. Destroyed the confidence.
I had to make sure.
You do have the correct answer with striker. Well done, Danny.
Thank you, Danny. Appreciate you.
Question number 5 is for 5,000 FIFA points. Which of the following players have had the most special cards on FIFA 22 Ultimate Team? Is it A. Vinicius Jr., B. Karim Benzema, C. Heung-min Son, or D. Christopher Nkunku?
Okay, so Vinny has had a first and second inform, and Nkunku has had his rule breaker, an inform, and a Player of the Month. Benzema, I think, has only had the one this year. And what was the other one? Son? I think Son's had an inform and then the Road to the Knockout Conference League card. I'm pretty confident in this one. Although I was confident in the other ones. I want to say that it's Nkunku with 3.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Did have you ask the audience?
Don't do this to me. Okay, just a second.
But you do have the correct answer.
I do. Okay. Okay. Oh man.
Just like to throw people. Yeah, he's got his. Technically, he's got 4 because you had the choice between the passing and Nkunku and the shooting and Nkunku.
Yes, that's true. Trick question.
I did count that as 1 in
Okay.
the end. But you know, either way, he's got more cards. It's kind of annoying because I did do the rule breaker SBC, and now this Player of the Month came out,
Yeah.
and it's much better, and it's quite frustrating.
And cheaper
But
too.
that's
isn't
FIFA.
it?
It's about the same, yeah. There's not much in it. But I'm sure he'll probably get another special card in a month's time, which will be better anyway.
Yeah, literally. That's what happens with these early special cards. Is there's
Yeah,
always
it's
going
like
to be.
it's like Salah as well. Like
Yeah.
that Player of the Month Salah, you might want to do it for whatever 800k that it is, but you'll get another special card in a few weeks anyway.
Yeah.
Question number 11 is for 6,000 FIFA points. How many Brazilian gold walkouts are there on FIFA 22 Ultimate Team?
Oh my goodness. You know what? When I was doing my research, I know that you asked Spanish and Dutch and Belgian, like, boards, I think, recently. So I was like, wow, I think maybe he'll ask me Brazil. So,
Have you done your research?
I've done a little bit of research. I have, clearly. But, okay, give me the options.
Is it A4, B6, C8, or D10? So, 86 rated and above Brazilians.
Okay.
Take your time with this one. Got your
I'm gonna have
whiteboard,
to count them.
if you've got one.
I do have one. Okay. Let's see. So, we've got... So, it was A4, B6?
6. Yep,
C8.
C8 and D10. Two gap.
Okay, so... Neymar.
It was quite funny when I think who was doing French and they completely forgot about Mbappe until the last one.
It's funny because
So I'm
you
glad.
know them all. Like when you see them walk out, you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, this is who it is. But then under the pressure, it's like, shoot. Okay, so Ney. Oh my goodness.
Go through the positions. That's the best way to do
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm forgetting everything. Bobby is 85, so not him. Brazil gold. Let's do it by league. Oh my goodness. Douglas Luiz and Douglas Costa are both not walkouts.
I don't think Douglas Costa's even on this year's game. I think he's in the Brazilian league.
Yeah, that's right. So David Luiz is like
Luiz.
84, I think. He's not a walkout. Oh my goodness! Wow, I'm gonna watch this after and be like, "Are you kidding me, Liam?"
Yeah. Once I say it more, we'd be like, "Oh yeah, that guy." When you're under the pressure, it is a little bit harder.
It is. It's much harder. Okay.
Just go through the positions. Let's start off with.
So left wing, Neymar, obviously. I'm trying to think of all the walkouts. Oh, Marquinhos. Okay. He's 86 or 87. I think he's 86, right? It doesn't matter. Maybe he's 87. Okay. That's on the same team. And then strikers. I can think of a bunch of Brazilian players, but not walkouts. I want to say there's not that many. But
Go
then
through the midfield and the defence.
yeah. Oh my gosh, duh. Ederson,
There we go.
Allison. Jesus.
There's those two. But you should remember goalkeeper. You're like, oh yeah, those two.
You see what I'm saying? Like, these are ones that I should know. And those, I think, are, like, the highest besides Neymar. Well, yeah, obviously. Center back is Marquinhos. Midfield. Bobby.
Any Real Madrid players?
Not. Oh my gosh. Okay. Vinicius. Oh my gosh, duh! Yo, I am putting all Real Madrid fans, including myself, to shame after this. Okay. So, 4, 6, 8, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4,
How many
5.
have you got?
I have 5, so it's definitely not A.
So it's whether you're missing 1 or 3.
Or 3. Okay, so Casemiro, Neymar, Marquinhos, Ederson, Allison.
Just go through all the big teams.
Is Thiago Silva an 85?
You do have you ask the audience if you're not 100% sure.
Frig, but then I'm out of lifelines! Oh my
Got
gosh.
one question after this to get the 12k as well. So maybe you want to save it for that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hold on. I have to go through the teams. Man U. Front 3. Fred, no.
Fred
Alice,
Walker.
no. City has Ederson. The other walkouts on City are Rodri, De Bruyne, Laporte. Gabriel Jesus is not, obviously. Sterling Mahrez, no. Obviously. One of the big ones. Lukaku, Chelsea. I just don't remember if Thiago Silva is an 85 or an 86. I think he's an 85 this year, or he was last year. No, he's an 85 this year. I think.
That's the thing you gotta remember. Whether it's this FIFA or last one.
Jorginho, is he an 86? He might be. Oh my gosh.
Jorginho.
Yeah. Oh, he's Italian. That was dumb. Cut that out, please.
He was born in Brazil, technically, so
That's
I'll
true,
let you
okay.
off slightly with that one.
You were like, wait a second.
So it's when Nerdfire last week said Gosens for Belgian boards. that made me laugh.
It's hard under pressure. Everyone underestimates it, but it's a lot
You just try to
harder.
think of them off the top of your head.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Barcelona. There's not a lot of the big boys at Barcelona are Spanish.
Did you go through all the teams in the Premier League?
Chelsea, Liverpool. It's Fabinho.
It's those moments of, oh yeah, it's that.
Okay, so that.
how many are you on now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh geez, it might be 6, but is it 8? Can I think of any more? Oh my goodness. This is hard! Watch.
6,000 FIFA points.
I'm gonna go like after this and just be like going about my day, being like, oh yeah, Ederson, Neymar, I'm gonna name it, no problem.
You'll be going to sleep and you just like thinking of these Brazilian
Yeah.
walkouts.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm confident in 6, but I'm actually not because I feel like there are so many that I'm missing. Is it worth using the lifeline? Did you say there's one more question or 2?
One more after this to get the 12k.
Frig. Ederson, Alisson, Marquinhos. You know what? Should we drag this question out longer and use the poll?
It's up to you. It's whether you're confident with your.
I'm not because I feel like I'm forgetting some. But also I feel like there are 6. I can't think of any other. There are lots of Brazilian players now, but like Brazilian gold players, but they're all boards or below besides these walkouts, I think. But I'm second guessing. Mourinho, Casemiro, Neymar, Marquinhos, Ederson, Alisson. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna lock in.
You lock it in 6.
I'm locking in 6.
Wasn't full
It definitely wasn't 4.
because you got more than 4.
More than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8. 8. I mean 6. Yeah, 6.
You did.
6.
You did have you asked the audience, which they may have helped you with. But you didn't need the help because you got it. It was 6. Well done. You got it bang on.
Took me 17
players.
hours, but we made
Yeah,
it.
it doesn't matter how long you take, as long as you get the right answer.
We've done it. Let's go. That's hard. That's
So you
hard.
got-
I'm surprised there was only 6 because I feel like once upon a time there were way more. All the Brazilian icons that there are now, that would have been.
Yeah.
All right.
Here it is. It's kind of a one-question shootout to get the 12,000. You also
Okay.
got the Ask the Audience.
Okay.
Which of the following face card stats is the highest on Numbers Up Newhouse? Is it A, dribbling,
Oh my God.
B, shooting, C, defending, or D, physical? Have you seen his card?
I have, but barely. I'll use my last lifeline because
Using your last lifeline.
I think he's a.
It's a bit of a funny one, this promo, because obviously it could be just a random stat.
Yeah, because they're. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so Liz used to ask the audience, and we do have the percentages back in. Dribbling with 77.6%,
Ooh.
shooting with 1.3,
Okay.
defending with 10.5, and physical with 10.5. So what are you going to go for?
Well, unless all of the people that voted are sending me in the very wrong direction.
Your audience are just absolutely trolling at this
Yeah.
point. That's the only explanation.
I'm going to say dribbling, but I am surprised that 10% said defending and 10% said physical. Like it wasn't completely unanimous on dribbling. That's concerning to me a little bit. But I'm going to trust them. And if they've done me dirty, I'm going to come for them. But I'm going to lock in dribbling.
Wasn't shooting.
It wasn't
I think
shooting.
that's about 66.
Imagine it was shooting 1.3%. I'd be so. 66 shooting, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't defending,
Okay.
and it wasn't physical, and you do have the correct answer. It's dribbling. Well done. You do have 12,000 FIFA points in the bag.
Let's
And
go.
it's what we love to see,
do
especially
love to
with
see it.
hopefully a new promo by the time this giveaway is
Yes.
done. I think it'll be the Black Friday one, so
Fingers crossed.
that'll basically give you. I don't know. Did they do the like 2-for-1 packs on Black Friday?
Oh, they did
think
do
they
that
do.
last year. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, it's 24k if you spend it wisely.
Aha.
So
Big brain.
question number 13 is for 25,000 FIFA points. You do have new lifelines, but this is a free hit, so you can just swing at this, and if you get it right, then Well done.
Okay.
Which of the following nations have a gold player on FIFA 22? Is it A, Latvia, B, Malawi, C, Suriname, or D, Tanzania?
Oh my god. Oh wow.
I do love these questions. The research side of this question is find some, smaller nations, see if they've got a gold, and then try and confuse you with other ones.
Oh man. Okay, so I want to say Latvia because I feel that is the obvious answer. But, and I don't know, debatably the biggest country. Don't come for me. I have no idea the size of countries. I have no clue the population or mass of these countries. Mass? Is that how you say it? Size, whatever. What were the middle two?
Malawi and Suriname.
I have no idea.
It's whether you've seen this player and then flick the stick and had a look, oh, what's that flag? And then gone, oh, it's that country.
I know.
Once I tell you the answer, you'll always see that flag.
It's true,
You'll be like,
it's
oh,
true.
it's that player.
Tanzania. For some reason, I don't think it's Latvia. I think that's the obvious answer, but I don't think it's that.
Sometimes it's the obvious answer.
Sometimes it is. I want to say that maybe I've seen Tanzania. Malawi. What was the third one?
Suriname.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
It's like surname with an I in the middle.
Suriname. I'm gonna write that out. Do you mind?
Yeah, you can write them down.
I feel like it's that. Or I feel that's the name of a card. Like that's the name of a person.
Because it's surname. Just like, it's the name. Surname.
Suriname.
All on your own now. No lifelines.
Oh, I should.
But it is a free hit, so you can just swing at whatever you have an inkling towards.
Suriname. I have an inkling towards 3 out of 4, so that's not very helpful. I'm gonna go with that one. I'm gonna go with Suriname. I'll lock that in.
Do you know the gold player that could be for that nation?
No, but maybe. Is it a rare gold or is it a non-rare gold?
Could be either. Could be either.
You're not allowed to tell me that, are you?
No.
I'm trying to finesse, but it didn't work. For some reason, and again, don't come for me, I know Dhaka has a weird card. A weird, like a obscure flag.
Yeah.
A flag that's not normal. I don't know if it's him, because I would imagine it's... No, I don't. I don't know the player.
So what are you going to lock in?
I'm going to lock in Suriname.
This was a free hit. There's no pressure. It wasn't Latvia. You're right to not go for the...
The obvious.
Yeah. I think they used to have a 76 rated centre back.
Mm-hmm. Then it's between Suriname or Tanzania, I feel.
Tanzania did have a gold last year in Samata, the Aston Villa striker.
Okay.
But he's a silver now.
Oh, okay.
And you know the correct answer is Suriname. Well done, you do have 25,000 FIFA points.
Let's go! Who was the player?
It was Haps, the left back. Do you remember him from?
Yes.
He used to be Dutch last year.
Uh-huh.
And now he plays for because it's basically a region of the Netherlands, Suriname, because it's in the.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I want to say it's near the Caribbean, but I don't know if it's 100% the Caribbean. Let me double check my geography.
So what is Patson Dhaka?
Dhaka's Zambian.
Is it
From
Zambian?
Zambia.
Okay.
Yeah. Suriname is in South America.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see. Okay.
Just near Trinidad, basically.
All right. Well. Okay.
Two
the luck is on my
questions away.
side.
Yep. 2 questions away.
All right. No
To get
pressure.
100,000 FIFA points.
Jesus.
If you don't know this next question, you can just walk away with the 25k, or you can swing and then go back down to 12k. So it's up to you what you want to do. Which of the following goal players have the highest penalty stat on FIFA 22 Ultimate Team?
Oh.
So it's the in-game penalty stat.
Okay.
Is it A, Mark Noble, B, Neymar, C, Harry Kane, or D, the Brazilian Jorginho?
God. Oh man, I won't live that down. Hey, he's of Brazilian descent, okay?
Yeah, and he's got quite a Brazilian name, to be fair.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so I know Mark Noble's is very high. I can't see. I mean, I would imagine that Jorginho's is high, but I don't think it's as high.
They're all the top 4 penalty takers on the game.
On the game,
so
yeah.
It's which one's got the most out of these 4.
Well, in the was it in the Euro? I think it was in the Euros where they subbed on Mark Noble to take a penalty. It didn't obviously work out in their favor, but he's a very well-known penalty taker. I'm wondering. I want to say.
Because you got quite high rated players, and then Mark Noble randomly in there.
But I think I know definitely that he has a high penalty stat. I'm trying to order them. I could be. Is he the oldest? He is the oldest of the 4.
I think he is. Probably. Yeah, he must be.
Yeah. So he's had a lot of time to develop his penalty skills. Oh man. I want to say
If you don't 100% know this one, you can take the 25k, because if you get this wrong, you'll drop back down to 12. So it's up to you.
if I walk away now with 25 and it ends up being Mark Noble, I'm going to be very upset.
That's the thing. What are you going to do then, Leah?
I'm debating on walking or going for triumph with 15 questions answered correctly.
Worst case, you go away with 12k, which is still a good amount, to be fair.
It's
I
true.
think there's only about 3 people this year on FIFA 22 that have managed to get 12k, so
Okay, well that's great
you've
for
done
me.
better than most.
Okay, I'm not going to be greedy, and I'll try and go for triumph. I'm going to say, I think it's between... I've seen all of them miss some pens recently. I would say it's likely between Noble and Neymar, but I'm going to go out on a whim and say Mark Noble. Just for kicks.
You've locked it in.
I have.
Wasn't Harry Kane.
Okay.
I think he's got 91.
Yeah.
Wasn't the Brazilian Jorginho either.
Okay.
It's down to the two
The two.
very different players.
Mm-hmm.
Neymar and Mark Noble.
Yeah. The two that I thought it would be, though.
Yeah, you did get it down to the final 2, so that you'll give yourself some credit.
Uh-oh.
And the annoying thing is, if I asked this question on FIFA 21, you would have had the correct answer.
Oh.
On FIFA 22, it is actually
It's
Neymar.
Neymar this year.
Who has
Damn!
But you got very down to the final 2, so I'll give you some
Close.
credit for that.
I knew it was.
Yeah.
Hey, if it like you said, if it was last year,
Yep.
2 months ago,
Yeah,
3 months ago, I would have been right.
I think I did actually give this question to Richard Buckley, the esports commentator,
Mm-hmm.
and he just knew it straight away. It's like Mark Noble, bang. I thought this was like quite it is obviously quite a difficult question, but for him it was like common knowledge.
It's like a niche that like Mark
Yeah.
Noble is known for his
Yeah.
leadership and then his
Mhm.
pens. So
Yeah. The penalty that he missed, I think you were thinking about, was the Man United game. West Ham subbed him on, and then he
Yes.
missed the penalty in like the last minute.
yes, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you're getting away with the 12,000.
That's okay.
At least you had the minerals to go for it. You know, you gotta be confident and go for it at the end of the day. 'Cause
Exactly.
if you don't, then nobody's gonna win the 100k.
that's right.
Um, Yeah, let's see if you do know this final question.
Okay.
Which of the following FIFA 20 Footmas players had the highest pace? Is it A. Moses Simon, B. Irving Lozano, C. Inaki Williams, or D. Douglas Costa?
Oh man.
Just whatever comes first to your head.
I mean, obviously, me and my love for Chucky Lozano, I would say that. I know they're all very pacey. Lozano, Simon, Douglas Costa. What was the last one? Inaki Williams.
Yeah.
You know, I have to stick with what I know. I have to stick with my one true love, and that is Chucky Lozano. Right or wrong, we stick together.
You're sticking with him,
I
but it
am.
is the wrong answer. It was Inaki Williams.
I figured.
That was the,
I figured it was
correct
one of the
answer at
two.
end. Yeah.
What was the difference
Yeah,
in
they all
pace?
One.
Oh, okay.
So Lozano had 95 and Williams had 96. So I don't blame you for not knowing that. To be fair, you got to make the final one very hard though, as else.
Yeah.
I'll be giving away 100k every
That's
week
crazy.
and be rather poor.
Yeah, ain't nobody got facilities for that.
You've done very well, Leah. To be fair, you've got, I think it was 13 out of 15, which is very, very respectable.
Thank
I think
you.
that puts you in the. I think it puts you second in the leaderboard, behind Birdie. So
Let's go.
done well for yourself. I think the confidence on the Morata question was quite a funny one. I think that was where. I think if I didn't throw you off at that point, you might have actually got the next question with Paqueta, because then you would have saved the
The lifeline.
phone a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very
And then you
confident.
potentially got the 100k. Yeah.
Yeah, you added some spice to throw me
That's
off
what I
my
gotta do.
game. So.
Got to put the pressure on. But yeah, if you guys haven't already, drop a follow and subscribe to her on YouTube, and yeah, I'll catch you all next time.
Bye.